Hello everyone, this is Ziploc. I'm here to review Siege the Cabal #1. This is basically the setup for Siege, the Marvel event after Dark Reign. I have to say, for a setup, this book was very good, very good. I'm at first I wasn't on board for the whole Siege thing. I was like, okay, this is already just from this setup book, this one-shot setup book, it's already more interesting than Dark Reign. Basically what you have is, at the beginning, I'm gonna spoil some things, so if you haven't read it, you might want to turn this off and come back when you read it. Basically it starts off with Norman Osborn. He has to make a tough decision, and I don't think he took his pills, so he's basically talking to himself, or his alter ego, the Green Goblin, and he's asking himself, who should I trust? He's like, should I trust the Hood? Should I trust Loki? Should I trust Doctor Doom? And he's asking himself, who I should trust, and he's got to make a decision about Loki. Loki pretty much is. Loki wants his piece of the pie now, so Norman's gotta be like, okay, now it's Loki's turn. He's helped Doctor Doom out. Now it's Loki's turn. I should say. Excuse me. Basically, Doom. Basically, in the room, there's Taskmaster. There's Loki. There's Norman Osborn, and there's the Hood. And they're all waiting for Doctor Doom to appear. So Doctor Doom, he appears. The Hood, before he appeared, the Hood is like, come on, show up, I got things to do. And then Norman Osborn's like, be patient, Doctor Doom will be here. Now, Doctor Doom appears. What happens is Norman Osborn is like, Doom, you're either in or you're out with this. And Doom is, he's like, I don't appreciate with your comrade. He's like, I don't appreciate what your comrade did to me. And he's basically talking about Namor. And Doctor Doom's like, well, you should lay off Namor. He's my friend. He's not really a friend. He's my partner. And Norman Osborn's like, no. So Doctor Doom's like, you really need to lay off Namor. And he's like, Norman's like, I respect your throne. You should respect mine. And Doctor Doom's like, dude, you don't have a throne. He's like, you're not a king or anything like that. And it's true. Norman Osborn's not a king. He just has a very high position right now. Basically, all the argument escalates to the point where Norman Osborn's like, Doom, are you in or are you out? Doom's like, no. And Norman Osborn's like, okay. He uses his secret weapon, which could be any of the following. It could be Miracle Man, Marvel Man, whoever, And I'm guessing it's Marvel Man, but he pretty much blasts Doom. And Doom is presumably dead, but it's not really Doom. Of course, it's not Doom. Anybody that knows Doctor Doom knows that was a Doom bot. Norman Osborn should have known that from the start, because the minute he arrived late, I knew what Doctor Doom was doing. He was getting the Doom bot ready just in case this happened, and he was well prepared. Doctor Doom was always prepared for everything. He knows what Norman Osborn is like. So that didn't come as no surprise. I was like, okay, that's how you write Doom, Brian Michael Bendis. That's how you do Doom. And basically what happens is the Doom bot pretty much explodes, but it has nanotechnology in it, and it starts destroying the headquarters of where Norman Osborn is. It starts destroying everything. And Norman Osborn's like, oh man, I really got to destroy these things. These things are really causing some trouble. And Doom pretty much says one last thing. He's like, you should have never did that, Norman Osborn. He's like, you should have never did that, Norman. You just realized why you don't mess with Doctor Doom, and you know something's bad is gonna happen. Norman, this is the beginning of Norman's downfall right here. He made a mistake. He crossed Namor, now he crossed Doom, and he's got Taskmaster in there. Taskmaster's like, well, I just want the money. He's like, just give me the money, and I really don't care about this stuff. Anyway, throughout the issue, the Sentry arrives, of course, and he saves everything. He stops the Doombot from destroying everything, the nanotechnology and the Doombot from destroying everything. And Norman Osborn's like, man. He's like, Loki, what do you want? Loki's like, well, dude, you just crossed Doctor Doom. Well, just give me what I want, and I want what I want, and I want Asgard. Just give me that, and I'll take Asgard off Earth. That's basically what Norman Osborn wants. He wants Asgard away from Earth. And the issue really ends just like that. This is a really good setup. Like I said, I really enjoyed it. This Siege is going in a good direction. I like where it's going. You really got a good setup for where this is going. Norman Osborn's gonna fall. He's got a secret weapon, of course, which I pretty much want to say is Marvel Man, but I'm not for sure. But I'm pretty sure it is. That's his secret weapon against Doom and whoever else wants to cross him. But we're gonna get to see a lot of things coming in Siege. We're gonna get to see what Joe Quesada and Barry Michael Bendis and everybody else at Marvel wants to do with the Sentry. We're gonna see him crack. A lot of people are saying that Thor and Sentry are gonna have it out. I can pretty much see where this is going. I'm really looking forward to this. I wasn't in for Dark Reign or anything. I'm like, okay, finally. This is really a good setup for where things are gonna go. I'm looking forward to it. The downfall of Norman Osborn. That's really all I have to say about this book. It was one of my favorite books of the week. Enjoyed the hell out of it. Dark Reign is coming to an end, which is great. Can't wait. My predictions are, I have so many predictions, I really don't want to say them all, but things aren't going to end well for Norman. I know that. He's made a lot of enemies now. Too many enemies, Steve Rogers is back. It's good to see Steve back. Thor, Dr. Doom was about to make his move on Thor. I read that. That was good. I'll probably do a review on that book. Just a very interesting setup. I really am looking forward to where this is going. To see the Marvel Universe get back on its feet and get the bad guys out of the chair and get the good guys right back where they belong. So, if you haven't picked up Siege, the Cabale #1, definitely pick it up. Good read, a good setup for what's to come. And that's really all I have to say on it. Alright, that's the end of this review. I'll talk to you all later. You all leave a comment, tell me what you think about the issue, and I'm looking forward to it. Alright, I'm out.